Hey, what's up, guys? I'm in New York, and I'm headed down to 31. I shouldn't get the address, should I? Anyway, I'm headed downtown for a meeting, but I figured New York is the perfect place for me to cover this. It looks like Forbes has finally determined that Jay-Z is a billionaire, and I'm reading the article here on my phone. And one of the things that they did was they did a conservative estimate to determine, you know, what his net worth is and stuff like that. Because when I heard that he's a billionaire, I was pretty much. Let me see if I can shut this. Oh, okay, I can't. When I heard he was a billionaire, my first thought was, okay, well, maybe Jay-Z and Beyonce put together are billionaires. But actually, Jay-Z himself, by himself, from what I understand, is a billionaire. And let me break down and explain the method that they use to determine if he's a billionaire or not. First of all, they look at, you know, the values of his companies, and the thing about being a billionaire is it doesn't mean you have $1 billion in cash. What it means is that you might have some cash, but a lot of your investments have value inherent in them that adds to your net worth. Is there a way to? Yeah, shut that.
Got it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay.
We're just a minute in. Okay.
I know, right? I'm a little annoyed right now. But anyway, so basically, there's this liquor, Armand de Brignac. They claim is worth about $310 million. They said Jay-Z has used music to shield the $300 gold bottles of the Ace of Spades champagne since launching the brand with the 2006 video, Show Me What You Got. And basically what he's doing is, it sounds like he's using his music to market his product, right? Also, cash and investments, they said that he has a vast portfolio, including stakes in Uber worth an estimated $70 million. He reportedly purchased his piece for $2 million back in 2013, and then Wired founder Travis Kalanick another $5 million in an attempt to increase his holdings, but was rebuffed. So he has $220 million in, you know, different investments. Deuse, some sort of cognac, is worth about $100 million. They said his stake there is worth $100 million. Tidal, they claim, is worth $100 million. In 2015, Jay-Z submitted a bid to purchase the Scandinavian streaming services parent company for just shy of $60 million. He relaunched Tidal later that year with a roster of celebrity investors, including Beyonce, etc. Rock Nation is $75 million. This wide-ranging entertainment company started over a decade ago as part of a joint venture with the concert giant Live Nation. His music catalog is worth $75 million. Now, the interesting thing about Jay-Z's billion-dollar fortune is his music catalog. Like, people talk about wealth, the key to wealth for an artist being like owning your masters and all that. Well, his music catalog is a small percentage of his net worth. His music catalog is only worth $75 million, which is, you know, what's that, about 8%? So 7.5% of $1 billion, right? So much of his wealth is not actually in the music. It's actually in other things. He has $70 million in art, $50 million in real estate. Wow, they said that him and Beyonce bought a pair of homes to match, a $26 million East Hampton mansion and an $88 million Bel Air estate. Okay, he also co-owns Tribeca Penthouse, which he got for $7 million. So basically, let's do the math real quick. You got 310 plus 220, that's what, 530, 630 for the other $100 million for Deuse. So 730 for Tidal, 730 plus another 75 for Rock Nation, so that takes him to 805. Another 75 million for his music catalog, which takes him to 880. 880 plus 70 for his art collection, that's 950, and 50 million in real estate brings him to exactly $1 billion. So that is exactly how Jay-Z became a billionaire, and that's what it is. So I thought I'd break it down. I'll talk more about it a little bit later, but ultimately, one of the interesting things about his portfolio is you see a lot of diversification. You see him making moves to transcend music. It seems that Jay-Z was smart enough to see the value of what music does outside of just, you know, making people dance. That, you know, an artist, the brand of an artist is something that can be iconic around the world and have tremendous value that has nothing to do with, you know, with music itself. And also the use of music as a vehicle for the distribution of branding, which basically is an idea. A brand is just something that you plant in people's brain. So basically, since music is one of the most hypnotic, transformative forms of communication that there is, he has used music as a pathway to brand himself, to brand his brands, to brand his partnerships, to brand all the stuff he's partnered in. And then he also became a silent partner in companies like Uber. So he's done a lot. Very proud of him. Congratulations, Jay. Good job. So it's funny that I'm in New York and we're talking about Jay-Z, and this is where he got his start, right here in New York. The other interesting thing is that you saw Jay-Z make transformations, reinvent himself throughout the years, and you saw him cut certain people off. You saw him add certain people into his team. Those adjustments are necessary also, because as you go to each level, sometimes the people that you're operating with can only think at this level. So if he was thinking of, people that can only operate on a $1 million level, then he would still be a $1 million person. He wouldn't be a $1 billion icon that he is today. So that's it. I'm about to go have this meeting. So hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, all the good stuff. Also, go check out our financial workbooks for children. If you want your kids to be financially literate, you want them to be the next Jay-Z, business-wise, be a businessman. We actually have financial workbooks we created for children. You can visit financialworkbooks.com, or our flashcards are at financialflashcards.com. We're out of here, guys. Take care. Have a good day. Peace.